other stuff to turn on. Well, that was quick. Okay, should be working.
At Teambro Fireworks said, hello.
Uh-oh. Processing text. Oh no. Why is it not working? Oh no. Why is TTS not working? It worked yesterday. Why did it? Why? Should I be launching main or should I be launching app? Shit. It works for me. Wait, you can hear it? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, well, I just paused the script. Are my headphones just being a buggy? Oh, I was watching a video when I went downstairs to make tea, and I think they might have just disconnected. Well, that's inconvenient. Oh my god, are you guys gonna be... No, I don't want ambient sound. Oh my god. Well, that's nice. Everything is going smoothly. How are you, by the way, Pyro? How has your day been? Don't connect to my phone. It connected to my phone. My god, after all these years, we still have Bluetooth issues. Why is it not connecting to my headphones? What is going on? What is up with my Bluetooth? Hello? Bluetooth connected. Am I on 30%? Oh, my battery is at about 30%. That's not good. I'm good, just very tired. Okay. That's not good. Okay, I'm definitely launching the wrong thing. I am okay. Now I can't hear TTS anymore. Okay, I'm working on it. Can I hear audio? I can hear audio. The sweet sounds of Jeff Gerlin came through my headphones. Okay, TTS, is it on? Wait, is it looking at the right live stream? Yeah, it is, okay. It should work. Give it a go.
At Teambro Fireworks said,
yay! Nice. Okay, cool. There you go. Right. I've been itching to get going with this, so let's get to gluing all these LEDs. Desk is not enabled. I'm glad I did that because there's a bunch of stuff under my desk you would have crushed. I need Home Assistant. I'm gonna turn on the LEDs I'll be working with as soon as I find them. Right. Okay. Pyro, can you do me a mess. Can you shoot a message? I want to see if this works. It's very Christmassy today. I'm only wearing this because my head's cold.
At Team Pro Fireworks said, glad to hear that's working.
Why didn't that work? That was supposed to work. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because of the reason that is your Pyro name not being what it should be anymore. Because YouTube did an update. Okay, so hopefully that should be now updated to your
At Team Pro Fireworks
normal
said,
YouTube name.
I know a meme that is this.
Oh God. Wait, let me test it. Test works. So I guess eventually it will work. I know I mean that. Okay, cool. I need to open Discord, don't I? Oh, I should be heating up my hot glue gun at this point, since we can almost start gluing. I'm gonna find out how many commands actually work today, if I enable them. Okay. Yeah, okay. We should be good to go. Things I can't stream. Programming whilst reviewing the code. Why? Oh, that's yeah. Yeah, that's very accurate. Okay. Right. Mission for today. These LEDs have to go on this wall. And every so often I have to inject power. I did some calculations and I marked all the spots I need to inject power. So we'll be gluing, and when we get to one of the spots, we will be soldering. And that is the plan for today. Let's do it. Is my hot glue ready? My hot glue is not ready. Okay, we will wait. I can maybe get some of the other stuff I need ready. I'm going to need this cable for my soldering iron. I'm also going to need to bring that closer to me. There we go.
At Team Pro Fireworks said, wait, you are going to glue it.
Why didn't it work? It was supposed to work.
At Pyro Fireworks said, oh no.
I'm gluing it because... Hold on, I'm reading chat logs. Debug. It didn't seem to trigger for you. Do we have to have the @ symbol? Oh my god, we have to have the @ symbol. Oh, I'm gonna have to change everybody's names. We need the @ symbol in the check to make sure that the username is correct. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a pain to update everybody's name.
At YTFP_Chris said, get to stapling man.
What up?
Slightly smiling face.
So
Team Pro Fireworks
we're
said, thanks YouTube.
exactly. So we're not actually stapling. I did some testing, and there's two problems. My stapler is not powerful enough to actually properly secure the LEDs in place. And number two, if I then try hammering the staple in, it breaks the LEDs. It cuts the wire. So unfortunately, we will be hot gluing the LEDs in place. And I look forward explaining that every time somebody asks where the staple gun is. I'm gonna, I guess I should just call it clickbait. So let me switch cameras so you guys can see a closer look at what the deal is. Okay, we put, oh, my hot glue's not hot enough yet. Oh, no, yes it is, okay. We put a dab of hot glue. It worked!
Surprised face.
We put a dab of hot glue here, and then we fold the wire because it's ever so slightly too long, and then we hold it in place until the glue is like set enough so that I don't have to hold it in place anymore. Like that. And then we do that all the way around, and then around.
Chris said, you can go to YouTube/handle to change your handle people. Which by the way can be done at any time, even repeatedly. So
Well,
maybe YouTube names are not a great idea for names.
well, that's the thing. So Pyro used to have just Pyro, not Pyro Firework and whatever. And then something happened with YouTube where it switched it back. So that's why his name in my database was set to Pyro, and then YouTube decided to do a fuck you, and he is now the full name of his channel. Da, 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 da. By the way, YouTube has some new features.
YTFP_Chris said, the sign came out looking boss.
I know, right? It's so good. I did receive some criticism about the sign because I've got the rainbow effect on it most of the time. I did receive some criticism that it's a little...
I changed my handle.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not updating the database. Screw you. I just fixed it just for you to break it. What was I saying? Yeah, somebody commented saying that the sign isn't particularly mellow because it was very distracting and bright. You think I'm gonna accept your pull request?
Said, hey, watch up peeps.
Heyo.
Hot gluing is hot.
Hot gluing is hot,
Chris
indeed.
Said, LOL.
You think I'm gonna merge your pull request midstream after all the work I did on my repo yesterday? Did you see some of the changes I added? Oh, it honestly, coding with, I say coding, it's vibe coding.
I'm going to hard code everything.
It's mostly vibe coding. So I finally connected. Oh my god, the strings on this are gonna be insane. I finally added GPT codecs.
Said, even secrets.
Dick. I am so not merging your pull request. Oh my god, you fucking distracted me again. I forgot what I was saying. I connected Google Codec, not Google Codecs, GPT Codecs to my VS Code. And oh my god, why even learn code? Just why bother? There's no point. I've been procrastinating making so many changes to the chat script just because like I don't want to have to go back and forth and figure that out. I did that in like an afternoon yesterday, and the changes that I've been procrastinating on are all implemented. I finally have a button to pause TTSQ. So if I want to say something and you guys keep interrupting me, I can just pause the queue now and then catch up with it later. Ain't that amazing? I'm gonna remove an item of clothing because my
At Pyro House
sleeves
said,
are
I will send you
annoying.
my to-do list.
Just forward it to my codex. Like if I want to add sound effects now, I can just drop it into the. I can just drop the sound into the folder with sound effects, and it updates it. I can do that midstream. It works live. If there's a sound effect you want me to add to stream, I can just drop it in the folder, and it generates the command for it. I mean, it generates the command by putting exclamation mark sound in
At
front
Pyro
of
House said,
whatever the file
sound
name
underscore
is.
happy pyro.
Is that one you've added?
At M97120 said, yesterday I just wanted to bounce an idea to Gemini. Instead of replying, it just built the whole thing in like 2 minutes and launched a working app directly in the chat. At M97120 said, it's crazy times we live in.
I know,
Get
right?
Lucky
I can't
said,
wait for the
ahoy
bubble to
hoy.
pop and all of that to
YTFP
disappear.
underscore Chris said, LOL.
I'm waiting for that bubble to burst. I mean, to be fair, the internet bubble burst and we still have the internet. So we're still going to have AI. So what's going to change? We just won't have all the gimmicky shit. Like, I don't know, fucking AI mattress. Still fucking blows my mind that that's a thing.
At Pyro House said, humanity will be the one that will burst.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. Let's be honest, humanity's done some sick shit. So, I don't know, maybe it won't be. I don't think it will be that much missed. I mean, we've done some cool stuff.
At
But we've also done some bad
M97120
stuff.
said, hey yo Lifty.
Lifty's not here. Lifty's probably getting drunk in a pub somewhere. Also, wait, wasn't that... Is that Max? I can never remember use... Oh shit,
At
he
Get
is
Lifty
here.
said, glad my presence was noticed by someone.
Wait, who... Wait, did you say something in chat? Oh, you did! Oh, I didn't even... Did the TTS read you out? I didn't even register you were here. I'm sorry. Hello, Get Lifty. How are you? Please ignore my previous statement. My string.
At Get Lifty said, also glad to see I've developed a reputation despite being completely sober.
I mean, the last few
YTFP
times...
underscore Chris said, LOL.
The last few times you were either on your way to the pub or sitting at the pub. Also, I didn't imply you were drinking. I just implied you were at the pub. People can do other things at the pub, like watching Sky Sports for free. I don't know what people do at pubs. I don't go there.
At YTFP underscore Chris said, Doogie.
Eating
Pyro
at
House
a
said,
pub.
and eating.
If you're eating at a pub, you must be drunk. Pub food is not good food. At least not here.
At Get
By
Lucky
here, I
said,
mean the UK.
every time I've been to a pub the night's gone south, so I ain't taking that risk anymore.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. How's
Pyro
uni in
said,
general?
Drunk.
How is the uni in general? You learning? What electrical component have you learned about this week?
At
Did you-
YTFP_Chris said, eating at a pub is probably worse than drinking at a pub. Pyra has said, my LEDs is fixed. Laughing face.
Yeah, I know they work now. Wait, what?
Pyra has said, see, I don't need you, tongue sticking out.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused. Wait, what? How? Did you hack me? What the What?
At Pyro House said, I have a backdoor. At Get Lifty said, things are very slow round here and I basically just lounge about in lectures doing nada. We literally covered diodes again today. Pyra has said, laughing face. Pyra has said, long live Twitch.
Oh my god, of course, Twitch. I was literally getting Codex and asking it like, hey, is there a backdoor in this?
Tomorrow, which is probably the highlight of the month. At M97120 said, I also have
Sick.
a backdoor. Usually it's just an exit.
Let me, I couldn't do the, but that's what I meant. Okay, yeah, I was actually typing into Codex, like, is there a backdoor in this code? The fuck? Right. Max, I assume that's Max, right? I can never remember people's usernames after the YouTube username
Pyra has said,
changement.
there shouldn't be one. I hope.
If so, you will either have to update your handle on YouTube again, or I will have to update the script to work with your current name. Which hopefully, depending on how this goes, we might be able to put the plaques back up.
At
I had to
Getlifty
remove
said,
them all to do
the
this.
sign is very Christmas coded right now.
I
Very
know,
fitting.
right? I know.
At M97120 said, sorry I unsubbed from Twitch. It stopped twitching. Yes, eyes me Max.
Cool. I've not been feeling Twitch, honestly. It just, whenever I do stream, I get like 1 or 2 people. Also, I'm gonna, hold on. Coming up soon. So I don't know. I've just been very disheartened with Twitch, so I'm not surprised people have unsubbed. I'd be surprised if anybody is still subbed on Twitch. Also, I didn't like. So I realized after the fact, like when I streamed to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Obviously, people had their preferences, but it would ruin the performance of the live stream because because there was people were watching it in 2 different things. So actually forcing all of you to be on here is better for me. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be coming back to Twitch anytime soon. It's just not the platform for me. Twitch takes too much grinding.
At Get Lifty said, but chat delay.
But, yeah, I don't have a but. I mean, I do. It's pretty well toned. I've been going to the gym. You guys should see it. It's getting thick. But yeah. I did my glutes today. Did my squatties. I did my calves. I did my triceps, my
At
shoulders,
said,
my
but pick
pecs.
Patreon drop when.
We'll see how I feel. It's gonna be behind a paywall.
At ZW Benedict said, hot gluing 440 LEDs asterisk.
Yep.
At Pyro House said, that is for the OnlyFans.
Yeah, but do I really need another account that I'm not gonna update stuff on?
At Get Lifty said, paywall is okay, student finance payment is next month.
Jesus. I don't condone that. I don't want to know how many.
M97120 said, the streams used to be in the evening and I really enjoyed it. And the cooking and baking. But I couldn't join anymore when they were in the middle of the day.
That's fair, but like... So I switched them to being in the middle of the day because I'm very routine now.
Chris said, there is a new automotive site, OnlyVans. At Pyro House said, yeah, same.
Well, the problem is I'm very routine now, so like streaming in the evenings is not as doable as it used to be. Uh-oh. Why am I being pinged? Like, out for delivery at this time? Fascinating. Yeah, streaming this late is not like... Okay, like I said, I'm very kind of routined now. So like I wake up 7 a.m, I go to the gym, I get back from the gym, I have breakfast, I do stuff, I do mostly admin stuff in the morning, then I do some work on whatever I'm working on, I do some editing, and then make food around, well, we do lunch around 12. And we've been watching King of the Hill, starting from season 1. It's interesting. I'm just very routined. Then I go back, do some more work. So like, whenever I do stream, I end up going to sleep later. Like Monday's live streams kind of throw me off a little bit. We'll see how we go today. But the last stream I did really threw me off. And I ended up not going to the gym because I was tired, because we stayed up longer, because I had these lights on which just
At Get Lifty said,
kept me awake.
Our stream woo.
No. Maybe one day, but no. You know what? There's going to be something coming up in the future that's going to screw up my sleeping schedule anyway. I'm not promising a whole 24-hour stream, but I'll do a longer stream. Longer than usual. I just don't know when and where. I'll have to work on that, but there will be something that will screw up my sleeping pattern anyway. So I might as well go with it. But it will mostly depend on whether I can finish the video for next week.
Get Lifty said, I actually have to be up at 8 a.m. on Tuesdays. I shouldn't be condoning Monday antics.
Yeah, but you can watch from bed. There are so many strings now. Getting rid of the strings is going to be You know what? I should have done this for Halloween because then my whole sign would have been covered in cobwebs. That is not a sentence I said out loud properly. I should have done this on Halloween because my sign would have been covered in cobwebs.
Said, I really think about throwing some bucks in the bucket, so you can buy LED strip with adhesive. At GetLifty said, Tuesday morning's my only interactive actually important lecture which is real annoying. At Pyro House said, now that I have a driving license, I really want to go on a road trip to the UK, tongue sticking out.
I mean, getting to the UK is one thing. Driving to where I am is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
At GetLifty said, Pyro
6-ish hours? Maybe 7?
At YTFP_Chris said, you are not late for Sloween, just 11 months early.
If you want to pick up GetLifty, that's a little bit of a detour because you'd be coming in from Dover.
JLC PCB sponsorship custom PCB when?
You'd have to go from Dover, or Calais, whichever. Fuck, I'm thinking from, goddammit. You'd have to come to Dover,
GetLifty said,
drive down to GetLifty.
I want to drive so bad.
Well, GetLifty, you're already coming for, you've already agreed that you're going with us to Smurf. I got a message a few days ago, I think it was like Friday, from Maker Central asking me if I'm going this year. Anybody interested in going to Maker Central?
I haven't been behind a wheel in like 2 months since moving to this anti-car place. It's killing me.
It's not an anti-car place. There's cars there.
At Mikey4717 said, take Eurotunnel and take a train and maybe a rental for last mile.
A rental for last mile. Is that for Pyro or for me? Yeah, I don't know how long it would take Pyro to drive from the Netherlands to, to whichever crossing. Is there a different crossing? Why can I only think of Dover? I think it's probably because that's the only one I've ever used. Is there one that's further up the country?
At Mikey4717 said, for the drive to you, take Eurotunnel train to London. And then train.
Huh. I think Pyro wanted to drive
GetLifty said,
to here,
I mean, there's
so...
Felixstowe, but it's a shipping port, not a person port.
As long as you can get a car on there, it's a person boat. It's a person port. I'm thinking like ferry crossings. My thumb is hurting from pressing the LEDs. Oh yeah, somebody said,
just buy a shipping container, and ship myself with car. At Pyro House said, in it.
Somebody said something about adhesive LED strips. We tried that. They don't make them in the distance I need. And also they don't make, sorry, not the distance. They don't make them with the spacing I need. This is very annoying spacing.
Chris said, ferries have wings, no idea why ferries need a boat. At GetLifty said, honestly still probably cheaper than the alternatives.
I mean, there's an airport nearby. Pyro, just fly over. Oh yeah, so the other thing I was saying, I got a message from Maker Central, which is a maker kind of meetup thing in the UK.
At Pyro House said, fly over, and then rent a car.
Yeah, why not? Sounds fun. We can go to the pub. That's all there is in this town. Just pub, nothing else. There's actually nothing else in this town. It's just pub.
At GetLifty said, what date is it next year? Mid-May?
Yeah, something along those lines. I don't think I'm gonna go. I talked to Joseph about it. He doesn't mind. I'm split on it because, like, the last few years I've been very bored. I'm not famous enough to be stopped very often, if at all. And seeing the same thing for walking around the same hole for about 2 days straight is not particularly fun.
At GetLifty said, I am pretty sure I'm at another unnamed event in Birmingham during May, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going this year. So far it's leaning pretty heavily to no. We're getting close to the first power injection point. Getting close. I'm injecting power around every 8-ish LEDs. 80-ish. So there's, I think 7 injection points in total, including the start and finish. Is my power supply good enough to supply all these LEDs? Kind of. As long as I don't decide to run this whole sign white all day long at full brightness, it's fine. I'm using a 10 amp power supply. And
Alexiel3491 said, is this addressable LEDs?
Yeah.
Sorry I was late and missed introduction.
That's fine, you didn't miss much. Yeah, they're all addressable LEDs, which is why it's all fading slightly. And yeah.
At GetLifty said, Chinese amp or English?
There's a difference? I thought amp was amp. Well, according to the calculations in WLED, I think it wants like 50 amps for this? Or like 45 or something like that? And I was like, ugh, I only just bought a 10 amp power supply. It should be enough.
At GetLifty said, well, it's like the Chinese inch.
Hey, whatever makes them feel better about their inches. Inches cider is good. I need my tea.
At YTFP_Chris said, LOL, there is a joke there somewhere. At Alexanol3491 said, how much is this in Chinese light years?
Look at baby, you can go and love yourself. Oh, I didn't realize I was standing off screen. Hey, Black Friday's coming. Black Friday's coming up. DF Robot has some deals. My deal of deal. I have good news. My whiteboard is coming back. Simple tips to stop. Cool. I'm making a new whiteboard, and it will not be a video this time.
Get Lifty said, Zootopia 2 releases on Black Friday as well.
Wait, what? There's a Zootopia 2? I had no idea. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god, did you guys see the new movie with Keanu Reeves? Oh, what's the name of the movie? Is it Heavenly Father? Somebody look that up. It's whatever the latest one is, but with him being like an angel. That movie
At
is a
Clomax said,
hoot.
Sup nerds, I have arrived.
What up? It's been a while. How are you doing? How have you been? How is life? What are you up to? I feel like I should have had like... I need one of those little blower fans and just be like, shh, so that it cools faster. But I don't have one of them.
At M97120 said, we appreciate the arrival.
I'm gonna switch over to the other camera. But, nope, that one. Hey.
At Mikagi4717 said, for bigger LED projects I use 12V or 24V LEDs. At YTFP_Chris said, blower fans are only for rock stars. At Keatner Boyered Out said, will gas from lighter work as cooler?
Rock stars and the Clintons. Ah!
At Clomax
Yeah,
said, I made
these
a
are
really
all
nice
5.
organizer for my horde of maker parts in my bus.
I need a really nice... Well, I've got a system for you. It hasn't been updated in months and everybody keeps complaining about it. But it's up there. It's okay, I'm getting to it. I've just been... It's just... I need to update Spotlight Search. I know I do. There's a lot of things I do want to add to it. However, my current drawers are such a mess.
Said, if you want I can also take a look.
My current drawers are such a mess where organization is not priority. It like let me pull out a drawer that should be organized but is not. I mean, literally fucking all of them. Okay.
At Pyro House said, survival is priority.
Joysticks and tiny OLED screen. That makes sense, right? I have an OLED screen drawer. Why is it not in the OLED screen drawer? Oh, because the OLED screen drawer doesn't want to come out. Why doesn't the OLED screen drawer doesn't want to come out? Oh my god. Because I have these displays in there and they're too thick and they don't stack properly. It's a mess. I only come in here to get ESPs and then I leave. And I'm out of ESPs. I'm actually out of ESPs. I'm getting DF Robot to send me more. I have...
At Clomax said, it's been 5
have a
years
single...
in the making. Imagine having to store all that in a short bus that you also live in, LOL. At Pyro House said, next live stream you will need to redo everything. At Get Lifty said, it's okay, I'll take all the components off your hands for free as a favor.
I'm not sure where I'm going to be for the next stream. I don't think I'm going to be in London just yet.
At Mikagi4717 said, this will look super cool, I have to leave. I built an advent calendar for my nephews. It will basically a DIY claw machine.
Nice. That's pretty cool. What was I saying? What was I doing? Yeah, I ain't got a clue.
At GetLifty said, come to Brighton and build a pier on the pier or something.
Build a pier on a pier. In the middle of winter in Brighton, fuck that. Oh, we had snow here already. That was fun. We had like snow for 2 days. It was great. Jamie got me this. It's adorable. I love it.
At Pyro House said,
so much sugar. I'm not allowed to eat it. But I really wanna. Just a little bite.
At M97120
Just gonna eat his little nose.
Only
Just
one
gonna
day.
eat his little
thankfully.
nose.
At GetLifty said, Gingerbread Smart Home V2.
And that, I can't even get a servo in there, let alone an ESP32 and a battery. Downsizing my gingerbread house because of economic pressures. Oh baby, you can go and love yourself. We're getting so close to the first injection point.
At YTFP_Chris said, it's a candy cane in the ass. At GetLifty said, I will pester for another gingerbread smart home as long as it takes.
A couple of years ago, there was a person who did a gingerbread there was a gingerbread mansion. I'm pretty sure I messaged them like, hey, can we collab? Can we make this a smart mansion? Can I put lights behind all the windows and stuff? Shockingly, they never got back to me. Also, I think they were based in the US, so it's probably for the best because I would have had to fly out.
At M97120 said, how did you make such a precise grid for the LEDs?
Let me show you. This grid goes on top of the LEDs. And then all of those are going to be filled in with people's names. And it's going to be beautiful. Eventually all my Patreons will shine.
Actually fit.
What do you mean, will it actually fit? Yes, it will. I already took this off the wall, so I know it fits. I've already got a bunch of screw holes. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the fact that I'm putting in 440 LEDs for this. But in order for...
M97120 said, did you just put a dot in the middle of each one?
Yeah.
Nice.
But in order for me to actually put all of the plaques on, I need to put in 880 screws. So I have boxes of screws that I need to put in so that the magnets on the back of each of the plaques actually attaches to the wall. I don't think I'm going to get to that today, considering we are almost one,
At
not
Pyro
even
House
one
said,
ring in.
You are not using magnets?
I am using magnets on the back of the plaques. But on this, to actually hold the grid in place and to attach the plaques to the wall, I'm putting screws in. I'm gonna have to use screws anyway to hold the grid in place, so I thought like I might as well just put a shit ton of screws in. It's gonna be cheaper than buying the same amount of magnets and then gluing them or sticking them individually. So yeah, 880 screws. Next stream. I'm not doing that on the stream, don't worry. Okay, we are at the first power splice point.
At
Woohoo!
Pyro House said, fair point.
Okay, I don't know how long this is going to take, so I will turn off my hot glue gun. And
At
I need to grab.
M97120 said, I guess pressing magnets in is at least equally as tedious as screwing.
Exactly. I will get a nice sharp drill bit. Yeah. And I need to, nope, wrong way. I need to drill a hole. Here-ish. Pretty sure I hit the wall, but that's fine. Okay. My trusty deburring tool. Doesn't work for wood. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. In the bin. And now I have to, is it the outer ones? I think it's the outer ones because I'm pretty sure center is, yeah, center is. Scalpel! I wish I could bring you guys closer. Which camera is easiest to maneuver? Okay, we're gonna go under the desk, guys. Be careful. Okay, and we're going over there. And over there. And over here. And by the way, don't forget to like the button. Don't forget to like the new like button. Everybody loves the design of the new like button, right? YouTube did an overhaul of all of the icons. I couldn't kill us. People seem to be very mad about it. I don't care.
At GetLifty said, there's a new like button?
There's a new icon for it. Honestly, exactly. Some people have been outraged by it. And I didn't even notice it when it changed.
At Pyro House said, looks fucking shit.
Well, that is your opinion. I couldn't care less. As long as you hit it, I don't care. Okay. How do I now?
At GetLifty said, YouTube is already so ugly I didn't notice. At Pyro House said, I hit it this morning.
Damn, Pyro's early with them likes.
At GetLifty said, although this has made me aware I am in Switzerland, so thanks.
What are you doing in Switzerland? Oh, how do I strip this without it being annoying? I'm gonna have to do it the annoying way, aren't I?
At Pyro House said, I got lost.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be fun. Let's take bets on how long
At
it will
Get
take
Lippy
me
said,
to short
I've been
circuit
told
this.
Switzerland is the only country nearby to not have stupid internet laws, so I have been spending lots of time there.
That's nice. It's good of Switzerland. Is that long enough? It should be. I really want a VPN sponsor. Mostly because I just want a VPN. Without having to pay for one. I wanna be the very best. I should move everything out the way, but I won't.
At Pyro House said, I got a lifetime subscription for Windscribe a long time ago.
I didn't
At
turn it on.
YTFP_Chris said, Marky Mark would be proud.
Okay, I should probably unplug these LEDs before I solder on live wiring. That's how you break LEDs, boys.
At YTFP_Chris said, take a walk on the wild scribe. At Clomat said, WTF am I getting word blocked?
I think so. I mean, you may be, but I don't have any blacklisted words. You trying to say something naughty? Is that plus or minus? Oh shit. The dotted line is...
At Clomat said, use a torch to burn the insulation. At YTFP_Chris said, YouTube blocks people just for saying hi lately, don't feel bad.
Okay, the dotted line is plus.
At
Oh,
Clomat said,
fuck.
I can't say lighter. At Pyro House said, €50 for lifetime. And I already have it for 8 years XD.
All these years, we still haven't invented wire strippers that are better than teeth.
At Pyro House said, have you tried fire?
That's not for wire stripping. Okay, am I using
At Clomat
white?
said, yeah, melt the insulation.
Okay, am I using
At Pyro House
white
said, sure it is.
or red? Sorry, white or blue? Which one am I using for ground? I need you guys to pick because we need to stay consistent.
At Pyro House said, yes.
Fuck.
At M97120 said, text video, I made a wire strip form teeth. At GetLipty said, every fkin time you ask a fkin question fkin YouTube plays a fkin ad. At Clomad said, white. At MN Sweet said, white is neutral so ground.
Okay, this is gonna be a pain. Let's... Ugh, we're gonna have to do it the fucking annoying way, aren't we? Okay. Clip the lids.
At Clomad said, LOL. At GetLipty said, why not just inject power at the very end and have the middle LED suck it up and move on?
Brother. You
At
think I
Pyro
wouldn't
House
have
said,
done that if I
now
could?
the LEDs is dead.
The fuck? Oh, that kind of works. Yeah,
At
okay, that kind of
YTFP
works.
underscore Chris said, all the electricians have their dollar bills ready.
Okay, white is our plus. My neighbors are particularly rowdy today. Oh my.
At GetLipty said, what why is white positive? No, that's terrible.
Okay. Right, I need to do... I'm gonna have to splice it in. At the same time as doing
Pyro House
this,
said,
I'm going to
just keep
need...
screaming all the time, so they will confirm you are crazy, and move out.
Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, they already have to hear me say the same lines over and over again when I'm recording, so they probably already do think I'm crazy.
At MN Sweet said, a son asked, Dad, can you please explain to me what a solar eclipse is? The dad, no Sunday.
That's a fucking demon eye in the child. Help.
At MN Sweet said, did it just say no Sunday? At Jordy4861 said, hi all. At Jordy4861 said, working on LEDs.
Yep. It's a pain. You know what? Maybe I should have just started this off stream and then only started streaming when I was almost done with it, because this is going to take so much longer than I anticipated. And I anticipated this taking long.
At MN Sweet said, how does NASA organize a party? They plan it.
Okay, I'm switching it. Blue is plus. White will be ground. Oh my goodness, there are so many reasons I don't want to have kids.
At Pyro House said, okay, got it, white is plus.
Pyro, if all these LEDs blow up in my face, you are making your way down here and helping me replace them. Oh my god.
At Get Lifty said, up. At MN Sweet said, acknowledged blue is positive, white is ground. At Pyro House said, if you plug it into mains, you won't have to power inject it. At M97120 said, how does NASA put a baby astronaut to sleep? They rock it.
What age is too late for abortions?
At M97120 said, 69. At MN Sweet said, 37.
Oh my god, they're breeding demons. Oh my god, this is such a fucking pain. Okay, can I
At
now...
MN Sweet said, I am happy to say my 4-year-old does not sound like that. At Pyro House said, those kids are really...
Indeed. They're not usually like this. It's rare that they're like this. Okay. I've already forgotten which wire is which. Okay. Blue is plus.
At YTFP_Chris said, conductive paint.
Blue is plus.
At Pyro House said, black is positive, red, negative.
Thanks, Pyro. That helps. That is the worst solder joint I have ever done. But it will do the job, hopefully. Will that do the job? Oh my god, are these even touching? Did I just melt the fucking... Hold on. This one's fine. This one I can close up. This one I have no idea if that's actually making a connection.
At Pyro House said, just use the pull test.
Pull test failed. Your princess is in another castle.
At MN Sweet said, it's not hard to calm down a kid. You just need to be calm too and pause whatever is going on that is causing the outburst. Then pivot if needed to another version of the same result.
I will forward that comment to my neighbours. This is why you don't give kids sugar. Okay, we have now spliced in power. Everybody, hip hip. Yeah, I'm still yet to test it.
At MN Sweet said, in your case might I suggest a pillow while they are asleep. At Pyro House said, magic smoke.
Okay, who remembers the polarity? Because I forgot. Okay, if I plug this in. Okay, the LEDs still work, so that's positive.
At Pyro House said, blue plus. At MN Sweet said, in chat.
And now if I do that and that. Okay, that looks,
said,
I think that's okay. Okay, hold on, let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm going to set LEDs to white as soon as they are put on solid, and we will be able to see. Oh, we could have easily gone further. We can, this fucking camera. You can see that they're only starting to go yellow down there. Right, so white was ground, right? Yeah, that makes them brighter. Cool. We have positive power injection. Hooray! We may continue. Ooh. We may continue. Oh yeah, don't touch those together. It's a good off switch. Okay, and that will hopefully go all the way down. And that's not going all the way down.
At MN Sweet said, does polarity matter? It's LEDs, by definition, the D is a one-way diode.
Have you never played around with LEDs? Give it a go. Do it. Plug in an LED both ways round. Oh goody, I forgot to turn on the hot glue gun again, so now we have to wait for it to turn on.
682 said, I just did something similar with LEDs and plywood. I made a Metters map for airports showing weather. At MN Sweet said,
cool.
Yes, it only works in one direction.
There's a very good deal on anything on my store right now. I highly recommend it. I don't make any profit, but it's a good deal for you guys.
At Maverick3682 said, I feel your pain soldering in the upright position.
Indeed. I've decided that for...
At YTFP_Chris said, Christmas is near.
Indeed. I've decided that until January, I have removed any form of profits I would make on selling my mugs and the new item, which I'm not allowed to talk fully about yet, but it's already released. Yeah, so if you want to buy these, they will literally not be cheaper anytime.
At MN Sweet said, what I meant by my comment was if you connect in the wrong direction nothing should go wrong, just switch the cords around.
Yes, but I'm currently powering it from both directions. So, yeah, it'd probably be fine. But I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to short circuit my power supply. Yeah, the mags and the glass will never be cheaper. This is as cheap as I can make them by removing all of the profits I make on them.
Oh.
So all they cost is whatever it costs to manufacture and ship them and whatever tariffs and stuff. That's it. It still looks like quite a bit though, but that's all I can do.
At MN Sweet said, well that is a horse of a different color. At M97120 said, you gonna screw it up later. 800 shums.
Probably. Wait, what's a different color? I wish I could control the temperature of this hot glue gun. Maybe I should mod that. Because the only option this hot glue gun has is on. And oftentimes it way overheats my glue. Because like, realistically, I don't need it to be that hot right now. I just need it to be hot enough to melt the glue and to go on.
At MN Sweet said, it's a line from the Wizard of Oz. Hey, what was the outcome of the Patreon lights?
What was the outcome of the Patreon lights? I'm confused. I don't think I'm following. These are the Patreon lights, which I'm working on now.
At MN Sweet said, so this then.
Yeah. Unless you mean like from last live stream. Yeah, I gave up on them last live stream and I ordered different lights. So I ordered this kind of LED string, which is 5 centimeters apart. Which is still too much, which is why I have to like bend the cable slightly on every LED. But it's a lot easier than having to do that with the strip that I had before, or soldering them individually. I don't know how many LEDs we've done in the last hour, but it's definitely faster than what it was last time. Also, I had to remove that stream because I doxed the shit out of myself on multiple occasions.
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, oh. So the plaqueboards was just provisionally.
Oh no, that's going back on. No. So these LEDs are going underneath the plaqueboards. So the grid, hold on, let me make sure that that's back on. So this is the grid that holds all of the plaqueboards. That's going back on here eventually when I'm done with the LEDs, and then the plaqueboards go on that. Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. There's tens and hundreds of hours of printing for that frame, and I don't want to do it again. I'm going to try periodically turning the hot glue gun off. You know what, I am going to modify this hot glue gun.
1970 said, oh, I see. It's gonna be so awesome.
It is going to be so awesome.
Are ensuring not to cover any mounting holes?
Am I ensuring not to cover any mounting holes? I don't, that's not an issue. So I do have a couple of holes already here because that's where I screwed in. But no, I'm not covering any of them. And there's a decent amount of gap for the LED to sit down before the plaque goes on top of it, so it shouldn't be an issue. Anybody want to take bets on how many hot glue sticks we're gonna go through?
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, can we see some effects from the Mellow Labs sign?
Yeah, sure. Hold on, first of all, let me switch this back to, what did I have it on again? Loop? No. I had it on...
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, how big are the hot glue sticks?
One moment. Colorful. That's what I had on. Yep. Right. What other effects do we have? Whatever that is. Twink? Oh no, twinkle, sorry. Same thing. Oh, fuck no. Jesus. There's honestly so many effects and most of them I'm not going to use. Hey yo! I'm live. There is rice in the fridge and food on the stove.
Okay.
It's mid. I apologize.
Sorry?
It's mid. I apologize.
That's okay.
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, damn. Looks so clean. At MN Sweet said, okay as long as the LEDs don't prevent the plaque from going back on the wall.
No, not at all. I've taken that into account. Don't you worry. This has been in the works for at least years. But then I'm not very good at planning, so hopefully it works. We'll find out after.
At YTFP_Chris said, till you decide you want to paint.
Paint what? I'm not painting this. That's the point of that's what the point of the RGB is. So I don't have to paint it. I just change the color. Oh, you mean the wall? Yeah, I ain't painting that. You forget that I'm renting, so if I want to paint the walls, I'd have to paint it back after I move. Oh my god, this is incredibly... Ain't that just the gayest paintbrush? So anything I paint, I'd have to paint back. Yeah, the constant twisting is not fun. And there's not much I can do about it.
At MN Sweet said, it is one of those things that is a classic crap I messed up moment.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm impressed with these LEDs, with how cheap they were. They are better than I expected.
You should print some empty plaques so that all of the LEDs are diffused later.
I get that. However, that's a lot of wasted plastic that would just end up going in the bin. My current way of dealing with it is just, if you subscribe on Patreon, your plaque goes on the wall, and I basically don't make plans to ever remove them. So even if you like subscribe for a month, your plaque's gonna stay on the wall.
At YTFP_Chris said, LED from AliExpress.
Yeah. So these are like, I forget what they're called, like pixie strings or some shit. They're surprisingly cheap. I think I paid like 15. Well, with the AliExpress deal that they have right now, I think this was, 20 meters of LEDs for like 15 quid. Let me check that. I don't want to be rude. Look.
At M97120 said, would it be faster if you stretched the LEDs and attach the last one of that row, then attach the ones in between by lifting slightly and squeezing the hot glue underneath? At TheirdStonecrafting 1970 said,
kinda.
I know, but it's gonna take some time to fill that. Also you can put the name with the Sharpie later.
Am I signed in? No, I don't want to do the Sharpie method. That doesn't look right. I don't have any Sharpie ones, but like it just looks so much better.
Said, what looks like half a tree?
Oh my god, where are my orders? Ship? Not signed in. Hold on.
At MN Sweet said, the other half.
I don't know what you mean. Okay, so it was 20 quid. No, 15, yeah. Wait, hold on, can I show any of this? Make sure, no, that's Doxy. Is any of this Doxy?
_Chris said, I literally in the AliExpress app now LOL. At TheirdStonecrafting 1970 said, I have those lights all around the house.
Yeah. So I got 20 meters of, well, no, I got 2. So I got 5 meters to make sure that the spacing was all correct. And then I got another 20 meters. And I'm pretty sure I got just enough because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add these to the length of these.
Said, sweet, thank you.
Pretty sure I'm going to need to combine them together to actually get the amount of LEDs I need. Oh my god, I am so not looking forward to having to do the power injection up here. You guys can't see it. There's a little plus right here. This is where I have to do another power injection. There's one here, another one here, and 2 down here. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to enjoy doing that one up there. Oh, it's so Christmassy, I love it.
At MN Sweet said, yeah well I have about 7 of those baguette pillows from AliExpress. At TheirdStonecrafting 1970 said, yeah there are about 80 meters of those wrapped all the way around my house.
Jeez. Nice. Yeah, I would have gone with like higher voltage, like 12 or 24 volts, but I've settled for 5 volts when I did the actual sign because I already had those LEDs. I didn't want to have to get a separate power supply just for these, so
Christ Mussy.
so this is all 5 volt LEDs, which does mean I have to inject power more often. But it's okay.
At MN Sweet said, I love the fabric texture of the bread pillows.
Fabric texture of the bread pillows. Are you sure they're pillows? Are you sure they're not just baguettes filled with resin? That was funny. That was China outdoing itself. I did not want to believe that. Taking
At
real
Stone Crafting
croissants.
1970 said, what bread pillows?
Taking real croissants and just coating them in resin. It's 10 out of 10. Let's give you guys a different perspective on the situation. Okay, we're coming up on the first loop. And how long have we been streaming for? Oh god, an hour 40. Jesus. It's gonna be like 2 hours by the time I get here. So, 2 hours to do a loop around.
At Stone Crafting 1970 said, those two plaque rods look a little sus.
Those 2 plaque rods? I don't know what you mean. What plaque rods?
At MN Sweet said, honestly for AliExpress the pillows are really nice. But the batting is not washing and dryer safe. It gets compacted.
Oof.
At Stone Crafting 1970 said, black.
I extra have no
At
idea what you mean.
M97120 said, I think they mean the walkie antennas.
Oh. I've given in to the Christmas.
Are you talking to me?
I've given in to the Christmas.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. Mind you, it's red, yellow, blue. It's your
At
colours.
MN Sweet said,
Exactly.
black suppositories.
How long did it take us to embrace Christmas? Leaving all our families behind?
I mean, you say embrace. It's November, and as soon as I'm done making the video content, I'm taking the Christmas stuff down so I can record for January and December.
So you New Year's theming?
I'm not making anything for New Year's. My New Year's video is usually me reviewing the year of content, but that bombs every year, so I'm not doing it again.
But well, mind you, it gave me flashbacks to YouTube Rewind, and then they stopped doing it.
It's not that bad.
I'd say it's still good for yourself in review. Like, it makes you feel good about like what you achieved.
Yeah.
So maybe even just for yourself, it doesn't have to look refined.
It does give me a video that I can put out without having to care too much. You guys want a year in review video again? It's gonna take him a while to reply.
How was your day?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Stone Crafting
And now I'm
1970
here.
said, hell no.
They replied
At
with
Sweet said,
hell no.
roast yourself.
Hell no! Who said hell no? Hello, chat. By the way. Hello.
One person said hell no.
At M97120 said, we want a comprehensive retrospective analysis.
Max says he wants we want a comprehensive retrospective analysis.
Wow, big words. Yeah, no, that is the equivalent.
You know what? That's gonna be the video title.
Wait, I just clocked. You're hot gluing these?
Yeah. The staple gun was not good enough. So I was going to staple them, but the problem is the staple gun is not powerful enough to go through this wood all the way. Mm-hmm. And if I then try to hammer it in, it cuts the wires off.
So again, hot glue.
Yeah, I tried super glue, but that leaked.
Oh, hence the random stain.
Yeah. Hence, hot glue. It's the best solution.
If it gets particularly cold in here, we're gonna have a of everything falling down.
At Clomad
No,
said,
it's only a problem with
Mello does a
Bluetooth.
3-hour video essay. At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, you need a construction staple gun.
I'm not buying a construction staple gun just for this.
But you get VAT.
Oh, good. For a thing I'm gonna use once.
Yeah.
At MN Sweet said, have ChatGPT roast your videos.
Have ChatGPT roast my videos.
No, that's defeating. What's that gonna do about your like motivation and want to continue? It's just gonna destroy your ego.
I have no ego.
Oh, you have an everyone has an ego.
I have an ego death. I don't. I have no.
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, they say time is money. It saves you about 4 hours.
Yeah, but I don't. It wouldn't, because I'd still be. Well, maybe. It's way too late now to get the construction
Yeah, it's
nailer.
so late.
I don't think Amazon Prime delivers this late. I don't think I can get one on Uber Eats.
I already checked what delivery services we had here. Nothing.
No.
Also, there's now like no. I've never been one to like prolifically use like order today, get
At
today.
MN Sweet said,
But, like,
the
I
ability
checked
to laugh
recently
at
just
oneself
out
is
of
the highest
interest
level
because
self-confidence.
We moved.
Sorry, I didn't catch that because I had TTS.
Oh, because we moved and
Before that?
the fees for what was it? Just the
Oh, yeah.
there's like it does show you there's 5 different fees before the cost of a product.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
No, I don't know what happened with the curry. So I made the curry again.
I haven't tried it yet because I need to.
Okay,
scrub
well,
up.
I made the
At
curry
Stonecrafting
again.
1970 said, maybe Amazon Prime 30-minute shipping. Gotta bring the children from China.
Yeah, I made the curry again.
Mhm.
This time it just tastes spicy and nothing else.
What order did you change the order you put the food in? Like the ingredients,
No,
temperature?
I didn't sizzle it as long.
It's usually a thing of like temperature and when you mix stuff.
Like I added spices and stuff. I don't know if I don't know what the hell I added to the first one, but I cannot replicate it.
That one was really nice.
I know. That's why I tried replicating it.
You see, now you're learning. Now when like I've made something really good and I'm like, try this. It tastes great, and you're like, yes, sustenance, yum yum, and now you're understanding.
It tastes like spicy, and that's it.
At MN Sweet said,
I don't know
did
what
you
to
add enough
add to
cowbell?
it.
At
Did I
M97120
add
said,
enough
attach the
cowbell?
top one now.
Cowbell.
Then do the in-between ones after. So you don't have to hold each one in place waiting for the glue to harden.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't know. Thing is, I don't. Hold on. Ugh. The problem is also these are stupidly twisted. So I'm having to constantly untwist them.
At MN Sweet said, it needs more cowbell.
It needs more cowbell. I don't know what cowbell
A
is.
cowbell is just the instrument. It's that big bell that goes dong.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with food?
I don't know. Maybe it's a meme. I'm behind on my memes recently.
Is that a meme that we're not aware of? Also, because the spacing is weird, I'm having to count them out.
Also, what means they're evenly placed? Someone could have put the LEDs at like.
Because they're done by machine. In most cases. It's just
MN Sweet said, SNL references and no, it is not new.
SNL references. We don't have SNL in the UK.
What is that?
It's Saturday Night Live. It's a
Oh, yeah, we don't have that here.
in that we don't watch it. We get it on YouTube, but we don't watch it because it's nothing to do with British people. Well, apart from when they make fun of us. I say us as if I'm British.
With the amount of tea you've skewed.
Ooh, yeah, you can make me tea.
Boy, get back in that kitchen. I'm pretty sure you've consumed enough tea to replace your blood. Like, you don't bleed blood, it's just tea now.
See, I think the amount of time it takes me to actually mount these.
At MN Sweet said, well, I watch Strictly Come Dancing, why don't you watch SNL?
What the fuck is... We don't even watch Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh no. No, so, okay, so like, I used to, but it was more like a family, like, yearly tradition. The same as, like, I'm Celebrity and all those other things, but yeah, I migrated off of those.
Right.
It's a pretty normal British thing for people to watch.
The closest thing I watched to SNL was the video with Drew Gooden going over all the seasons of SNL.
So you got the abridged version.
I got the abridged version.
Wow, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go shut
Yeah.
up.
So, see, I did it this way, and now I have to deal with this. I don't think it particularly improves the situation. Ooh, did you guys see the Prusa XL with the index? That looks so good. I want one. I don't need one, but I want one. It's, I am going to say it definitely looks better than the Bamboo Lab
said,
one.
I want. At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, you gotta ask Joseph Prusa. At MN Sweet said, I want a 3D printer in general but no place for it.
Get a Prusa Mini. It's plenty of printing for a tiny space. I don't have Prusa as a contact. Also, I don't think they sell those yet. But goddamn, it looks nicer than the what's the bamboo one called? HTC Vibe? HCTS? I don't fucking know. They fucking hate model names like that.
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, H2D.
Is that the one?
At Third Stonecrafting 1970 said, H2S.
Which one?
At
Which
Ed
one's
Lucy
the
said,
one with the
just
swappable
popping in to
nozzles?
say I just got the notification my pint glass arrives tomorrow, yippee.
Hell
MN Sweet
yeah!
said, it's not who you know but who your friends know.
I don't have friends. Hold on, wait. Let me check my Instagram DMs. Who do I know that could message Joseph Prusa for me?
At M97120 said, new Prusa first batch ships in Q1. Sold out in minutes.
Ali Katz? I think they buy their printers. I don't think they get them for free. Matt Gray? I think he did videos for Bamboo Labs, so no. And that's everyone. So, no, I'm not getting one.
At MN Sweet said, oh yeah, I forgot are standing alone in your room talking to yourself pretending it's actually people online.
Yeah, the chat text to speech is just ChatGPT making shit up. Wait, there's a new feature I can play around with. Hold on. Start a Q&A. Say something. Hello. Start Q&A. I don't know what this means, but we're starting a Q&A. I'm assuming it's just gonna... Oh my god, this feature is so broken.
At MN Sweet said, what ChatGPT I'm you.
Okay, apparently I'm waiting for questions for the Q&A. In case you guys have any questions, don't ask them in chat, ask them through the Q&A. YouTube added a bunch of features that I've not played around within the YouTube chat. I think we also have access to polls now. So in case we ever need to do a poll, we can poll. Yeah, I don't think mounting this has particularly saved me any time. Not with straightening out the LEDs and everything. I think what actually saves me more time is the hot glue being at the correct temperature. So I am definitely making a video about upgrading my hot glue gun to have temperature control.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, did you get a question?
Nope. At least I don't think so. Questions. I did not get a question. Ace feature, YouTube.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, damn works so well.
YouTube's really stepping up their live streaming game. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that this way again.
At MN Tweet said, is a suggestion bin over a shredder?
Oh my god, so many strings. Okay, 2 hours in. We're getting there. Very slowly.
So what did the first 5 minutes look like?
Of the live stream? Me trying to figure out why TTS isn't working.
Oh, so the usual. I had this, was it strangest thing? The very last customer in the store came up to me, keep in mind he had a bottle of alcohol in his hand, and
Uh-huh.
I could only interpret him as drunk. He was like, "Wow, I like your
At MN
headband.
Sweet
I
said,
really like
I'm going
it."
to be productive now.
I said,
Okay, bye.
"Thanks." He's like, "Yeah, I like the patterns on it." And then he proceeded to compliment my earrings. And I went, "I'm gonna go do my work now." He's like, "No, I know this is super awkward, but like, I like it." I'm so glad the manager was there to see everything. He was completely fine. We just shoot him out of the store after he bought his bottle.
Nice.
Yeah.
At Josh Kane 89 said, oh, hi, I didn't see you there.
Well, hello there, Josh. How are you?
You gotta be Joshin. I have made a mistake.
You've made a mistake?
Yes.
What's the mistake? Oh, we didn't get to watch King of the Hill today.
Yeah, because I left for work early. Oh, and so originally I was in at 3 tomorrow, but the store manager was in today, and he came up to me and asked me if I wanted overtime.
Ooh,
A
favoritism.
little bit. Well, like I said, when I met him,
Favoritism.
At Josh Kane 89 said, I'm good.
who's
In
your
my
favorite
SNG
tism?
833 lock.
What? Tell me, what's your favorite?
Tism.
What rizzles your tizzles? Tizzles. Anyway, yeah, no, it definitely was him that said I have a guaranteed interview, and like no one believed me. Yeah.
But yeah, so what time are you studying?
I think it was like 11 till closing.
Okay.
Or
Damn.
yeah, I didn't want to go 9 because I was like, no, I need to recover from the lack of sleep from
Mm.
yesterday. Just, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm doing 2 10-hour shifts. One of them being on Saturday because someone was like, hey, do you want to swap shifts? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I can do both. Even better, you don't have to come in at all. They can pay me instead. Yeah, so I am on the grind.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I will continue gluing my LEDs to the wall.
Fun stuff.
Indeed.
I don't know how that became a catchphrase recently. Fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff. I brought hot chocolate to work today. I'm very glad I did.
Can I have one?
You said you wanted tea. And also it's after like 7. isn't it?
Exactly, so I can have a chocolate.
I had to stop myself from buying marshmallows. I did not buy marshmallows.
Just saying, that gingerbread house is looking at me.
No, you're not meant to eat it. Like,
If I do eat it, can you imagine the sugar rush I would have?
literally, like, I saw it in the store, people were buying them, and I'm like, oh, this is tiny house, so cute. And they had different versions, so one had Santa, one was a gingerbread man, but this snowman was, like, slightly wonky, and it made me laugh. And
At Josh
my plan
Kane
was
89 said,
originally to hide
I
it
don't
under
see a
the somewhere,
stapler.
and it just
I
popped
feel
in the
misled.
background of, like, a video, but you saw it for once.
Yeah, I know. I was going to use a stapler, but the stapler I have is not powerful enough to actually go deep enough into the wood. And if I try hammering the staple... Uh-oh. No, not you. My headphones just said low battery, please recharge headset.
You said go deeper. You didn't listen to yourself?
No.
I'm gonna make hot chocolate.
Yeah, they didn't go...
Crafting 1970 said, you should try to do DIY and be light. There is open source software for that for Raspberry Pi. That would be an awesome video.
Do an open source software for that. What's an umbrella? Can't read that, it's like ever so slightly too far away. I don't know what that is. Please elaborate. So yeah, I was going to use the stapler, but stapler is not
At
powerful
Beardstone
enough,
Crafting 1970
and then I have to
said,
hammer them
"Empty
in.
light. For the back of your TV.
Oh. Nah. Yeah, stapler not powerful enough, so then I had to hammer them in the rest of the way. But when you hammer them in, you actually end up slicing through the LEDs. So stapler didn't work out.
At YTFP_Chris said, you should get the thing, so you CS and do the stuff, if that helps clear it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. My hands are getting tired of being up here. Ow. I need to do something down here for a bit. That's I meant like. Never mind. Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, I'm gonna.
At Josh Kane 89 said, oh, that's no good, and is the hot glue going to unglue itself, or do the LEDs not produce that much heat?
Nah, they don't. At least, not that I know of. I will disconnect my headphones. You are now on speaker. Behave yourself. I hope.
YTFP_Chris said, you should get another roll and bedazzle your whole car.
Bedazzle my whole car? I don't have a car. I don't even have a driver's license. I wish I did. But nobody wants to donate a car to Mellow Labs, unfortunately. No, people with a car don't even want to come down here. Up here, sorry.
At Beardstone Crafting 1970 said, I sent a link to a video to follow.
Okay.
YTFP_Chris said, cool, if I win the lotto I'll get you a ProMaster van. At Josh Kane 89 said, may one ask how this V8 works? I don't understand the task given.
How this what works? Hold on, I can't. How this behave works? I don't know what you mean by behalf. Wrong one. That one.
Clomed said, if you lived in the States we could do a whole series of getting you a box and fixing it up.
Oh my god. I need to go to the US at some point.
Josh Kane 89 said, I think I spelled wrong.
Dan really wants me to go to the open source next year. Like, he is actively pushing me to go to open source next year. And I wouldn't mind. Just, I don't know, you guys seem to be...
As Kamala said, do not come. At Beardstone Crafting 1970 said, BTW, does Q&A work now?
Q&O... Does B and A work now? Q&A? Oh, the Q&A. I think so. Oh, okay, yeah, now I'm getting some stuff. Why can I smell you through the screen? Well, that's rude. Why turtles?
Why turtles? Turtles.
Why not turtles?
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, I don't really dance. Oh my god, select the text. How many hot glue sticks are you done? I'm gonna end this because this is stupid. We're still on the first one. Somehow. I guess we're not really using a lot of hot glue.
M97120 said, I think they'll arrest you if you bring anything that looks remotely work-related. Apparently, people have been arrested for having their work chat app on their phones.
For having their work chat app on their phones? What the fuck? We're talking about like US? What? Why? Oh my god, this hot glue gun also eats through battery like it's nothing.
Clomas said, they stopped a guy for having a JD Vance meme.
Yeah, I've heard about that one. I really want to believe that that photo of Trump and Clinton is real. It's
M97120 said, yes, because they'll argue that you came to the US to work, without a work visa.
Oh, I see. Oh, is it work if I'm not paid? So if I make a video, like I did the live stream for like this the open source the first time I went there. Now, is that technically work? The live stream wasn't sponsored. I made pence on the actual live stream itself.
YTFP underscore Chris said, the US current admin is trying new unique exotic ways to peep people off.
Yeah, this is why I'm not sure if I'm going to the US for the next open source. You guys seem to have a lot going on. I vote they bring open source to a different country that doesn't arrest people for being people. But William Osman is addicted to always having it in his backyard, it seems. I don't think he's ever leaving San Francisco.
Clomas said, just go to Euro events. Oshwat is in Berlin next year, I think.
Yeah, I've not been to any of the Europe. I've never been to like Maker Faire or anything, so maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Clomas said, I just spoke at Bay Area Maker Faire.
Oh yeah, is that live? How did that go? I know your talk was about off-grid Home Assistant stuff, but I've not seen that pop up on my feed.
Clomat said, it was good. Only the live streams are up, they haven't chopped them up yet. Mine is the last one on the Saturday stream.
I'll look at it. I'll have a look at it later. My hands are running out of blood. My hot glue gun battery has died. I'm just running on residual heat. I need a Ryobi sponsorship. Mostly because I need a better battery for this hot glue gun. Because this is the, what was it, 2 amp hour? Yeah, 2 amp hour battery, and it dies so quick when it comes to this hot glue gun. I might have bitten off more than I could chew with that one. They're just about glue on. And back down we go. Well, I guess I'm leaving a twist in that one.
Clomat said, Mate doesn't really show up in my algorithm, so I'm not surprised if no one caught it. Their CO kinda sucks.
I just realized something. Could I have just... No, never mind. Okay. Okay, we're coming up on 2 loops out of 5. Right, let's swap the gluey gunny and plug this battery back in. My God.
At M97120 said, the loops get bigger each time too.
Yep. Ain't that fun? We're coming up on the Never power injection point.
At M97120 said, you could hire the neighbor's kids to do it.
After all you've heard today, do you think they'd do a good job? Also, I should probably turn you guys down. They might be able to hear you.
At M97120 said, the gluing.
I'm going to try my best to keep my hot glue temperature in the Goldilocks zone. Okay, right, let's unplug this again so that we can splice in more power. Get unplugged. Clips. I get knocked down. I don't get up again, because what's the fucking point? Oh, Max, I messaged you if you play Left 4 Dead 2. Because me, Pyro, Joseph, and David play Left 4 Dead 2 together every so often. And I was curious if you'd like to join the Gamey Boys. It's not what we call ourselves, but the Gamey Boys. We kill zombies like real men.
At M97120 said, I replied, I had to Google what it is. Thanks, but I don't even have a computer that can game.
Fair enough. Not a particularly demanding game though. Oh my god, my back, my neck, my back, my booty, and my crack. Right.
Clomed said, I'm getting a laptop that might actually game tomorrow.
Nice. Gamey top.
Clomed said, what should I play?
It depends what kind of games you like. Do you guys watch Krux-Kazark? I never know how to pronounce it. Krux-Kazarks. Krux-Kazarker.
M97120 said at Clomed's Left 4 Dead.
Krux-Kazark in a nutshell. You guys watch that? Very popular channel. I just need confirmation. And I'll tell you the game I've been enjoying.
Smitty Scotland said, what kind of LEDs are they?
Addressable LEDs. Yeah, so I've been playing. So Krux-Kazark made a game with.
Clomed said, Curtsy Egot.
Curtsy Gut? Hold on. So it's a YouTube channel. How do you spell Krux-Kazark? Does anybody know? Hold on. YouTube.
At Sander makes said, Kyrgyzstan. At M97120 said, Kyrgyzstan.
This channel. Very good channel. Highly recommend. Well, they recently made a game. It's called Starbird, and it's like Satisfactory, but nicer. So that's what I've been playing a lot of. Have I been playing it too much? No, I'm pacing myself.
At Clomas said.
Clomas said, yeah, he's left, but everyone mispronounces his.
It's their fault for having terrible username. What even is a Quexkazurk? But yeah, they made a game.
Clomas said,
The fuck happened there?
At
M97120 said, the Germans don't.
But yeah, they made a game. It's called Starbird. It's in early access on Steam. It's very good.
At Mahajana13
Mahajana13 said, it says, short say.
At Clomas said.
Clomas said, Persigus these nuts.
I'm disappointed.
At
M97120 said, Perdisic means in a nutshell, it's literally in their username.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I found them by typing in a nutshell, so cool. I actually didn't know that. I need to drill a hole. I should drill all these holes before it gets too
Clomas
late.
said, disappointed that I haven't done more.
At
M97120 said, it doesn't literally mean in a nutshell, but figuratively.
The Germans with their theoreticals. Maybe a bit lower. Yeah, I'm just drilling random holes. Don't worry about me. How to get splinters 101. Oh my god, we still have so much to do. Okay. Where's my hot chocolate? I've been waiting for hours. Can somebody DM Jamie on Discord? Tell them that I'm waiting for my hot chocolate. This sad boy needs hot chocolate. pretty sure we settled on white being ground, right? Blue plus, yeah. Why is it so quiet? Why'd you guys go so quiet? I don't like it when you're quiet. Are you guys scheming behind my back? Yep, and here we go again.
YTFP_Chris said, Mew ha ha ha.
At
M97120 said, everyone is wondering if someone else already sent a DM for the hot chocolate.
Nah, I think if we all if you all message at the same time, they'll definitely get the message. Oh my god, it's not even hot. Heat up. Let me bring this home. I need to bring this closer. Don't you forget about me. Is that my hot cocoa?
Yeah, I started making my lunches for the week and then completely forgot. Sorry.
It's fine, I got everybody to DM me on Discord.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, no way, I wouldn't have seen it.
it's fine, nobody probably messaged you.
My inbox is probably full now.
I don't want to think about your inbox.
No, I throw it out.
Hmm?
I throw it once every...
Your email inbox.
Yeah.
The one with like 20,000 emails.
Oh, no, not that one. That one is a mountain. Don't touch that. Yeah, I started making my lunches because I know as soon as I sit down, I'm done. Why is my nose bleeding?
Uh-oh. Is it bad? Do you need help?
No, I'm okay. I've had nosebleeds all my life.
Oh.
Conveniently, this is already red.
So many more to go. Wow, how confident of me to shrink these without testing it. I guess we're gonna find out live if it still works. Okay. Right, plug it back in. Set it to white. Let's set it to white. Where's white? Solid white.
I might just yoink this back.
No, my chair.
No, my job.
And find out if we plugged it in the right way round. That is brighter. Wait. I've just unlocked sacred knowledge. I don't have to, hold on. Let me show you guys down here what I'm up to. So as you can see, that's yellow. So if I plug in just the plus, it actually gets brighter. So I don't need ground and plus to inject power. I just need plus. It makes no difference whether... Does it make a difference? Hold on. Does it make a difference? So that's just plus. Kind of makes it maybe a tiny bit of a difference. I actually can't tell. Maybe I'm just losing my mind at this point. Okay. That's just plus. Oh yeah, no, never mind. It does make a difference. Okay, cool. We're doing both. But I could escape and only do half the work. Right, let's feed that in. continue gluing. So let's heat up the hot glue gun again. Oh, I did not show you what I was meant to show you. There we go. Okay. 3 hours down.
Well, the curry's fine.
Taste of nothing but spicy.
No, I taste tomato, carrots.
Do you taste zucchini?
I don't taste zucchini.
Well, I added zucchini.
I know you love zucchini.
I saw that they had it in store and I was like, zucchini.
Yeah, it's slightly out of season, so spiced up buying it.
You say slightly out of season. It wasn't in store in Lidl.
No, what I mean is when you do find it, it's going to be expensive.
It wasn't that bad.
How much?
I think it was $2.30 for 2.
Yeah, no, that's expensive for zucchini.
Okay, fine. What's the season for zucchini?
Around the same time as pumpkins. Like September, October.
Doesn't sound right.
Why?
Because we bought it in summer a lot.
Maybe they grow around the same time as cucumbers as well?
Anybody on the internet got access to the internet?
Well, it's because they're gourds. But they're not... You can eat the skin, so... I'm not a zucchini expert.
This expert.
Take a shot every time we say zucchini.
Don't challenge them.
I will not.
Oh, I didn't plug it in. Ta-da!
I'm scheduled to do 41 hours this week.
Damn.
I could have done more, but then I looked at certain dates and I was like, no, I'm going to be dying.
The light.
I am full of rice.
You want to take over and do some gluing for me?
No, thank you.
Mm.
That's on my shift.
What if I give you kisses?
Very tempting. Very tempting. But I can get kisses for free.
Not anymore, you can't.
Okay, we'll see how long this lasts.
Wait, did you guys go quiet or did my speaker just die?
I mean, your headphones did make that sound earlier, you said.
Oh, no, they're all just very quiet. Okay, cool.
It's my fault for coming home. I'm sorry, chat. I love it.
No, it's just because it's getting late. It's late for everyone.
YTFP_Chris said, still here.
At Josh Kane 89.
Josh Kane 89 said, we might be in between.
At
Clomet said, quiet these nuts.
Talent.
Acquire these nuts. Oh, I never saw this line going across the ceiling before.
The line that you've told me like 3 times that
No,
there's a
this
line.
one. I've not seen that one before. I had a customer come in and complain about, like, she's lived in 2 different houses and both have leaked. They're from the same landlord.
Ah.
And the roof collapsed at one point and injured her husband. And the best they got out of it was a month's rent free.
That's it?
That was it, and I had to explain, like, the whole process of, like, that is nowhere near sufficient, like, that. Nothing.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, also asbestos.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And, like, she's also asthmatic, and I had to explain, like, no, asbestos is classed as an emergency.
Damn.
Yeah, no, this should be out right now. Hey.
This gingerbread house keeps looking at me.
I did contemplate opening it, but then I was like, sanitary-wise, you always get, like, loads of sawdust around your desk.
There's literally sawdust all around it.
No way. Not like snow, but
No,
sawdust.
because I was drilling the holes for this today.
Oh. If I told you where it was made, would it put you off of eating it?
Is it China?
Yes.
No, I
Literally,
still
was-
want it.
I was so shocked. Like, I mean, I didn't know you can have, like, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, why would you have food made over there? It feels like it would be more long-winded in terms of, like, ingredients and stuff. I mean, everything's cheaper abroad at this point.
For now.
Do you think they distribute them to Europe? We should probably find out. But yeah, it was a cute house, that was all. Yep, chocolate's gonna go cold.
I'm drinking it slowly. Sexy lady. Whoop, 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 whoop.
How many steps do you think I did today?
Too many.
Too many is the correct answer.
I'm on almost 5,000.
Almost. How?
I don't know. I walked back and forth here, I guess. I don't know.
Fuck.
Hmm?
It just sounded like scratching. Go finish making my rice.
Making my race down.
I left my dishes up here. The whole thing is hard.
I might put my headphones on so I can watch YouTube. You guys aren't entertaining me enough. I'm gonna put my headphones on just because I don't want to listen to them crying away. See you. Tell me about it, boy. Still plenty more to do. I've been waiting long enough, I want this done. Right. You go here, you go here. Yep, I updated it yesterday. To be fair, you say software. It's mostly custom. I mean, it's running WLED, but the way I'm talking to them is custom. I'm basically just giving it a number and telling it which LEDs to turn on. So I can't be bothered. Okay, I need a chair because I need to stand up taller. Oh, on camera. And see how far I get before I give up for today. Probably, oh, it's almost 9. I'm gonna get to this split it off and call it a day. And then I'm just gonna do it alone tomorrow. Because they don't sell them in the spacing I need. You think I wouldn't have thought of that? I did. They don't make them in the exact 43mm spacing I need for this. I tried soldering my own, but that took even longer. This was the faster way. Wait, I just realized we've been streaming for longer than 3 hours and the YouTube API key hasn't detached yet, which means the fallback API key finally works properly. It is. I'm just watching YouTube videos on the side because you guys didn't want to entertain me, so I muted my desktop audio. It gets too quiet when you guys don't talk to me, so I have to do stuff on the side. I'm watching Defunctland. Very fascinating video. Right, let's do this split. Here, you guys can hear yourself again.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, you got 6 viewers XD.
I know. I'm surprised I have that many. I need to get stuff to disassemble again.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, why are the LEDs off?
Because I just sliced them. And I don't want them to be on when I'm soldering them. Because that's how you get problems. You ever tried soldering on live wires? I don't recommend it. You break stuff very quickly.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, I did that. But the ESP automatically turns off so nothing breaks.
Yeah. Well, I've broken ESPs like that before. As well as one or two of these letters. So, yeah. From my experience, I'd rather just turn it off.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, yeah, better safe than sorry.
Exactamundo. Oh, screw you then. Okay, we still need to tin and strip those.
At Baird Stonecrafting 1970 said, I have broken a few ESPs by soldering while they were plugged in. I guess my soldering iron sends electricity through the ESP.
Yeah. I don't know why it happens. I just knew it happened it happened enough times for me to realize that that's what was breaking my ESPs. So that's how I learned. Right. Right, blue goes to the dotted one. I need a little more. Fuck you.
At YTFP_Chris said, grounding strap helps too. At Baird Stonecrafting 1970 said, you should map the LEDs to a matrix.
I won't. The way we implement selecting the plaques with the LEDs doesn't work with the grid system. Sorry, with the matrix system. For some reason, the two just don't work together. So normally the way we address them in the code is just by telling it to turn on LED this number and then this number, and that would be like a plaque. But whenever it's grid, it doesn't work that way, and it just screws it up.
Crafting 1970 said, can't you reprogram it?
WLED, no. We've not found. To be fair, it's been a while since I've looked. I don't particularly care. I don't like enough of the matrix stuff that's on WLED to want to invest time into it. It's mostly gimmicky stuff. I'm gonna just stick to running them as a loop. And yeah.
At Baird Stonecrafting 1970 said, looks so good though.
Yeah.
At Baird Stonecrafting 1970 said, but yet, I understand.
It looks good, but I've not. Well, there's the fact that there's not a lot of particular uses for it. It's all kind of just gimmicky. And the fact that this wouldn't even be a grid, it would just be the sides of grid, and trying to map that inside of WLED, I don't know if it lets you do like custom layouts for those, but what am I going to display on this? What, scrolling text? Nah, pass. Rather it just have a fancy rainbow effect and it'll be good.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, yeah, you can do costume layouts.
Well, I'm probably still not going to do it though. But good to know that I can.
At Bairdstone Crafting 1970 said, there are generators for that online.
Again, there isn't going to be a lot of interesting things I can display on this. Fuck, I just dropped the... I just dropped the heat shrink tubing I needed. Pyro was missing a lot of fire here. I think Pyro's gone to bed. He said he was very tired. Okie dokie. Right, let's find out if it still works. And then find out if it actually looks decent. Camera, wide please. Okay, plug it back in. It still works. Woohoo, hoo 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 hoo. And we're gonna have to set it to solid white again. Solid white, please. Just like that. And now, see how that strip is like slightly yellowy now? Hold on, let me actually... Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's like slightly yellowy up there. Yeah, it's starting to get slightly yellowy here. So even though I did put power injection here, I don't have them plugged in. So let's see if my new power injection works. Hell yeah. Okay. It works. Good to know. Okay, let's unplug that before I accidentally do an oopsie. And like I said, I'm gonna leave this here for today because I still... Huh?
Because it's bedtime.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this alone tomorrow. I'm gonna put on a good podcast or maybe even a book.
At Hit Lippy said, looking good so far.
Yeah. It does indeed look pretty
At
good so
Bairdstone
far.
Crafting 1970 said, gotta go. See you next time.
See you next time. Wait, no, I can't say that. That's Great Scott. Get in the hole. Oh no, you're gonna be super awkward. You're not long enough to go in the hole. I swear to God, if you interact with the fucking LED goals, I'm gonna be so mad. Right. Lettuce. Lettuce. I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow. Ain't that beautiful? It's so bright. Ah, the light. I'm surprised Get Lifty didn't. Why is your plaque not working? Where is your plaque?
At GetLifty said, whoa bright.
Hold on, let me put your plaque down here. Did your YouTube name change or is it still the same?
At GetLifty said, looks like one of those football lights.
Football lights. Okay, YouTube has decided to change how it deals with usernames, so I have to change your name from GetLifty to @GetLifty. And if I save that, go ahead and give me a message. You should pop up on the bottom row down here.
At GetLifty said, the ad is the important bit.
Yep.
At GetLifty said, how else would you know it's me?
Smooth.
Operator.
Pardon?
I said operator.
Ah. So yeah. I'm gonna go.
At GetLifty said, if I spam small messages does it just flash you? At GetLifty said, beep. At GetLifty said, boop.
Apparently not. I'm surprised actually that it doesn't. Interesting. I think because there's a timeout on the LEDs and I don't think it deals with that well. Anywho, okay, bye. Oh, I thought that was supposed to end when I did that.